It feels great to be an alumnus of the institution which Franklin founded and then be able to restore his memorial. I think it's perfect. Who but us would be doing something like this, you know? I think it's perfect.
I think the work that we do is very important because we are custodians of cultural property. We really kind of extend beyond just the repair of the physical fabric and of the materials. The advocacy side is very, very intriguing for me to actually have to fight for and kind of reason to convince folks that this is something that is worthy of us putting attention to treat it so that it's going to be here for many years to come.
We came to take on the restoration of the Franklin marker just based on a number of conversations we had had with their burial ground manager, John Hopkins. The marble ledger tablet, you know, it's soft, it's marble, it takes on moisture, and you know, it's supposed to be able to, you know, let the moisture evaporate. But what was happening was the way that marble tablet was set inside the granite base, it would get wet and then would have no way to dry. It began to warp, it began to crack, it was freezing and then thawing, and just the moisture issues were just wreaking havoc on the stone itself, to the point where, you know, this once very small crack began to open up more and more. I think that the changes we made to it were very subtle. You know, like our greatest compliment, I think, oftentimes is like, "Oh, it doesn't look like you did anything," and I think that's tough for us to hear. But I think, you know, in the same regard, that's what we want. I mean, you know, we're not creating pieces from new. I mean, what we're doing is preserving what's there so that, you know, that it continues to be there, and so that, you know, we don't have to knock it over and make another one.
For me personally and professionally and as a business owner, the Penn partnership is critical. I have projects in Canada, Egypt, and in Bahrain. And every time when I go to those sites, I meet new people who are either interested in coming to the program or have worked with other people from the program. I feel very fortunate that I'm part of an elite team who have been specially trained. Professionally, I really rely on Penn and the research and the projects that are accomplished there.
Not a lot of people go through this particular program, but the people that do, you know, are the people that are entrusted with, you know, what I feel is, you know, some of our country's most valuable and significant cultural property. And so we're a pretty tight network. And a lot of that comes back to that we've all had this same training at the University of Pennsylvania through this preservation program.